Hello everyone, this is a 15 minutes yoga practice. We're going to start very gently, amplifying later on. But for now, let's just bring the hands in front of the heart and breathing. Inhale, reach the arms over the head. Exhale, lower the hands back to the heart center, interlacing the fingers. Let's turn the palms to face up. Then as you inhale, lower the hands and start to walk the hands forward, finding a tabletop position. And let's take a few cat-cows. So as you inhale, bring the chest forward. As you exhale, start to round through the upper back. Inhale to lengthen the chest forward. Exhale to round through the upper back. Let's push the hips back to the heels, finding a child's pose. As you inhale, round forwards. Exhale. Let's find a gentle rock forwards and backwards, warming up the wrists. Inhale and exhale. As you exhale, round forwards. Inhale to round forwards. Exhale. Let's lower the hips to the ground. Find a gentle back bend, cobra. Exhale to send the hips back to the heels. Inhale to round forwards. Find the tabletop position. Let's lengthen the right leg back behind you, tucking the toes. A gentle rock forwards and backwards, warming up the right calf. Inhale and exhale. Drop the right knee back to the ground. Lengthen your left leg back behind you. The toes stay on the ground and we're rocking forwards and backwards, warming up the wrists, lower back down. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, thread the right arm underneath the body. Really breathing into the twist. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, drop the hand to the ground. And now we're moving on to the left side. The same thing, this time threading the left arm underneath the body, finding the back of your left shoulder. Inhale to open. Exhale, release the hand back down. Finding that rock forwards and backwards. Lowering the hips, find a little cobra or upward facing dog. Let's extend the right leg back behind you and your left arm alongside the ear. Take a breath in to lengthen. Exhale, knee and elbow draw together. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, knee and elbow together. And we're lowering back down. Let's move on to the left side. Extend through the left leg. Reach the right arm forward. Take a breath in to lengthen. Exhale, knee and elbow draw together. And this is the last one. Let's start to walk the hands towards the knees, pushing the weight into the feet. Find this squat, Malasana squat at the back of the mat, really lengthening through the spine. And let's drop the left hand to the mat, open through the right arm. Moving with the breath, swaying from side to side, opening. And then come back to the center. Plant the hands, lift the hips, find a fourfold at the back of the mat. Gently take hold of opposite elbow, swaying from side to side, releasing the back of the neck, releasing the lower back. Now let's start to walk the hands towards the top of the mat. Find a high plank, really strong in your high plank, hugging the core muscles in. Drop the knees, Bend the elbows, bring the chin chest to the ground, ripple through the spine, finding a cobra or upward facing dog, and then stretch back. Inhale to come forwards, lower the hips to the ground. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the knees, find a downward facing dog. So here in downward facing dog, really lengthening through the spine. Maybe find a little paddle through the knees, bending one knee and then the other. Inhale, the right leg rises. Exhale, step the foot at the top of the mat. Lift the chest up, reaching up through the arms. Then drop your left arm down, right arm up. Find these circles. Make big circles with the top arm. And then release both hands to the mat on the inside of your right leg. Inhale and exhale. Let's heel toe the right leg back and sending the hips to the heels for a little rest in child's pose. Finding the breath. On your next inhale, let's come forward, lowering the hips to the ground. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the knees. Going to do the same action onto the left side. So as you inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step the foot between the palms at the top of the mat. Lift the chest up, reach up through the fingertips. And then as you exhale, drop your left hand to the ground. Lift your back knee up. Find a simple twist. And again, making those big circles with the arm. Forwards, backwards, and around. Release both hands down, finding a gentle rock, opening the space into your right hip. Let's heel toe that foot away. Find again a little rest in child's pose. Breathing here. And then as you inhale, come forwards, lower the hips. Find a little back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Then let's lift the knees off the ground, send the hips high. Finding our downward facing dog again. As you inhale, bend the knees to the right. Send your right hip towards your left heel. And then come back to center, changing sides, bending the knees to the left. Drop the knees, bend the elbows, bring the chin chest to the ground, ripple through the spine to slide forward. Find your back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Let's send the hips high. Now let's come into a side plank, lifting the top leg, step the right foot at the top of the mat, and then again rooting down through your left hand. Let's see if you can take hold of your back foot in your right hand, really drawing the right shoulder open. Then release that. This time we're finding a half split. So as you inhale, bring the chest forward. Exhale to lengthen to the front leg. Really stretching the back of your right leg. Heel toe that leg away. Let's take our Vinyasa. Bending the elbows, chin chest to the ground, ripple through the spine. Find the back bend that suits you. And then lift the knees. Let's bend the knees to the left. Send the hips to the heels. And then onto the other side, bending the knees to the right, send the hips to the heels, back through center, finding the side plank on the right arm, stepping the left foot now between the palms, find a low lunge, and then a simple twist, taking hold of your right foot in your left hand, really drawing the shoulder open. Release that, come back to center. Let's find that half split. Inhale to bring the chest forward. Exhale to send the hips back in space. Inhale and exhale. Let's take that knee back down, stretching back, and take your vinyasa, tucking the tailbone, drawing the shoulder blades back, and then send the hips back to the heels. Resting here in our child's pose, really feeling the breath traveling in and out through the body. Feel that expansion in the back of the body with the breath. And making our way back into our downward facing dog. As you inhale, let's bend the knee, open up the hip, and let's draw some big circle with your right knee, coming forwards, shifting the weight forwards and then back. Let's take a free-legged vinyasa. Inhale to roll the shoulder blades down. Exhale to push back into downward facing dog. Take a breath in, left leg rises, bend the knee, open up the hip. Again, making those big circles with the left knee this time, coming forwards and around. And release that leg and take your free-legged vinyasa. Inhale and exhale. Stretching into a child's pose. A few moments of rest here. Come back to the breath, come back to the present moment. Then come forward, lower the hips to the ground. Exhale. Let's make our way onto the back of the body. Very, very gently. Take your time to arrive there. We're not rushing. Lower all the way down. Let's take hold of the knees in the hands and let's start to make some big circle with the knees, massaging the lower back, going one way and then the other, breathing. Now let's take the left ankle on top of the right knee and find a thread the needle, holding behind the thigh or maybe down by the calf. Then let's change size, placing your right ankle on top of your left knee, drawing the knees into the chest and towards you and towards the body. And then taking the right leg on top of the left, let's draw both knees to the left, finding a spinal twist. Turn and gaze over your right shoulder. Coming back to center on your next inhale, placing the left leg on top of the right. Dropping both knees to the right hand side. Turning and gazing over your left shoulder. And really breathing into that spinal twist. And we're going to make our way into a Shavasana, final relaxation. Let the feet flap open. The arms are at a nice distance from the body. And we're just sinking down into the ground to really let go of any control. Just allow yourself to be supported, to be held by the ground beneath you. We're going to take a few minutes of relaxation here. I hope you enjoy this and thank you very much for watching.